You literally copied and pasted an address to me and you got paid.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It is.
And you got what? A month's worth of salary by sending me somebody else's deal?
Yes.
How would you like to make a month's worth of salary just by copying and pasting addresses to people like me, buyers like me? Well, that's what Dazhai Nelson did. She sent me 8 addresses. This one was the one I ended up buying. I said no to 7, yes to 1. And you got what? A month's worth of salary by sending me somebody else's deal?
Yes.
Here we are at 1202 East Palmer Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Dazhai Nelson's first deal, so please give her some love down in the comments below. We're here so that Dazhai can walk through this property with me. I can give these knuckleheads all a tour, and I can show you guys how I took a house. Do you know what we bought this for?
How much?
$500.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we bought this for $500. She should know that. But here, I'll tell you why she doesn't have to know that. She didn't have to. Did you negotiate with the seller?
No.
Did you have to worry about contracts?
No.
Did you have to worry about follow-up or spending money on leads?
No.
You literally.
I used a free platform.
Damn! You copied and pasted an address to me and you got paid.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It is.
Is this something you could do every single week?
Absolutely.
Do you have the confidence now to believe that you could probably make $20,000 to $30,000 a month just doing exactly what you did here?
Absolutely.
Amazing. Now, I want to show you today and everybody else today how somebody like me benefits from Dazhai bringing me a deal.
Pause. Do you want to know more about this specific real estate strategy?
All right, you're watching this video right now and you're wondering, what the heck strategy are you guys talking about? Dazhai just sent you a deal and she made a freaking month's worth of salary? What strategy is it? Well, it's called bird dogging, and we actually have a really in-depth training down in the description down below, but I want to give you about a 3-minute explanation of this so you guys can go on with the rest of the video. So there are people like me that buy houses and we add value. Add value would be spending money, getting contractors over here, doing renovations, gutting the house, and taking the house from $500,000 up to $850,000. And obviously that's how we make our money. We are fix and flippers. These fix and flippers, me and other people, we spend all of our time and energy looking towards our projects. We want to do our projects. We don't have time looking for deals. Well, there's a whole other group of people. These are the deal finders, okay? We call these wholesalers in the industry. These wholesalers are out looking for the deals. They're talking to sellers directly. They are marketing, they are negotiating, they're following up, they are working in their CRM. They're doing everything you can imagine looking for that next contract. Now, they're spending 99% of their time not looking for buyers of these contracts. So when they get a contract, they don't want to stop looking for more contracts. That's where they make their money. They make all their money finding sellers that are in foreclosure, finding sellers that are in bad situations, finding sellers that are in divorce. Whatever those sellers are going through, these wholesalers are marketing to them, negotiating, meeting them in their living room. This is what I primarily did when I joined this industry in 2012. I was doing this job almost exclusively for the first 8 years of this business. I was in living rooms of all these sellers and I did thousands of deals that way. Now, there's another person here. You would think that the wholesaler is gonna get this contract and they're gonna mark it up to this fix and flipper and charge $20,000, $30,000. The problem is, this person doesn't have a lot of time looking to look for deals, and this person doesn't have a lot of time looking for buyers. So enter in Dazhai. Dazhai comes in the picture, and what she does is she took the training that I'm gonna give you down below. Literally down below is the exact same training that Dazhai watched, and she got paid within 8 days of watching that training. That is how good that training is. Link in the description down below. Dazhai takes the training, follows the exact steps I give, which is so simple, and she reaches out to wholesalers saying, hey, I have one buyer I'm looking for deals for. Can I send your deals to this buyer and mark it up a little bit? The wholesaler says, oh my gosh, that'd be so great. If you could find me a buyer for this contract, I could go find the next deal. So Dazhai takes the address, literally from the wholesaler, copies it, pastes it, and sends it over to my team. That is literally all she has to do. She takes the address from the supplier, the wholesaler. She copies that address. It's called Apple C, okay? Control C if you're on a Mac or a Microsoft computer. I don't know if people still use those anymore. And you copy and you paste it to my team, say, hey, is this something you would buy? Dazhai sent my team 6 addresses 6 addresses in less than 45 minutes. She got paid a full month salary by just doing that. She got paid a finder's fee. She didn't have to talk to the seller. She didn't have to negotiate to the seller. She didn't have to contract it. She didn't have to worry about the paperwork. She didn't have to comp the property. She didn't have to learn any of those things. It is literally the easiest way to get started in real estate. Is she got paid a chunk of money. Thousands of dollars, guys, thousands of dollars. My team is happy because why wouldn't my team just go find the deals direct with the wholesaler? Well, we do, but the timing doesn't always work. And you guys will understand this a lot more if you click the link down in the description and watch the training, which we put together. In fact, it's like an hour and a half. It's like a full course. Other people I paid for this training about 12 years ago. I paid for training just like this. $7,000 is what I paid. I'm giving it to you for free. Click the link in the description. You will hear Kelly's story. You will hear Dazhai's story, and you'll even hear some questions from somebody who edits these videos that still had a bunch of questions about bird dogging. We're gonna be throwing that in another video. So let's get back to Dazhai. Let's talk about this house and how it's all coming together later. I'm gonna tell you how we take a $500,000 house and turn it into an $850,000 house by fixing and flipping. Let's go through. I'm gonna show you guys what we would do to the property. Now, there's some funky things about this house. I just walked through it. There's a big funky thing, okay? It looks like we got a 2-car garage, but I'm about to show you we don't. That's a facade. Okay, this house is lying to you. All right, so at first glance, I look at the house and I go, wow, nice flooring. Too bad it all has to go. Literally everything in this house has got to go. So what would I do? This has got to go. You agree? This has got to go. I feel like this should go, right? You'd open up the hallway. Ben, what do you think about, I got to have cam lights in here. I got to take this stupid off. And then this wall right here is gotta go too. This is where the kitchen is on the other side, and this entire thing's gotta be open up, which means I gotta put a beam in the ceiling. We gotta expand this bad boy out. Oh yeah, look at this wasted space. This is wasted right here. Like, why does anybody need a freaking office in the middle of a hallway? Does this look like modern technology?
No.
This is all gotta go. Everything in here's gotta go. This might even end up being a dining room. That's a funky bedroom. So you got this bedroom. So we've got 4 bedrooms in this house, and we've got low ceiling. I feel like this has gotta be raised up. It doesn't seem like you'd have to do a lot of work here to make it livable, but in order to make it make money, oh damn. Does this have 2 junior suites? So you got a full bathroom here, which this could be a primary bedroom. Do we have another primary bedroom in the back? This is a pretty dope freaking house. Ben, I might sell this to you for 850 grand, dude. Okay, never mind. That is the primary. Okay, so we've got 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms feeding off of this 1 bathroom. So we've got a 4-bed, 2-bath on this side. Come through here, guys. This is a big renovation, obviously, right? This is a renovation that's gonna be $100,000+ probably. Okay, so you gotta go through the laundry room to get to your garage. And what they did in here is they added another bedroom, which I absolutely hate. So here's a gamble, right? Do you think it's more valuable to have a 5-bed, 3-bath, or is it better to have a 4-bed, 3-bath and keep this bathroom over here? Because we've got a full-on bathroom in here. Ah, dude, it's such a hard gamble. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think, Ben? You take the garage back, or do you keep the extra bed-bath combo?
What's the exit strategy? If it's co-living,
it's a flip. No, I'm flipping it. It's got to go in the retail market. Mother-in-law suite. So I got to go to like maybe a Muslim family, an Indian family, or like a family that, you know, they usually have their parents live in the same house. That's probably the way to go, which means then I'm canceling the garage. I'd raise the concrete up in here, and this would end up being a 5-bed, 3-bath and no garage. That's tough. That's a really tough one. So let's go in the backyard. Okay, so Heidi on my team, she underwrote this deal, and I'm curious what she's thinking about doing with this garage. I've not been here. Here's what's cool. I have a system, a team, a process that looks at these deals like Dazhai sent us a deal. If you guys want to learn exactly the framework she took, go down below in the description. There's a whole training at the same house that you and I were at, where I whiteboarded the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Did that re-inspire you?
Yes, absolutely.
Dazhai, how can people follow you on Instagram and be like, yo, I want to be Dazhai. I want to get my first, salary or a month and a half salary on one deal?
You can follow me on Instagram at Dazhai Nelson. I'll spell that for you. It's Dazhai Nelson. Follow me, and I would love to help anyone looking to get the same deal I just got.
Okay, so Dazhai, real quick, after you got your first deal, was there a moment where you go, gosh, damn, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be?
Yes. Honestly, I thought it was gonna take 30 properties, because I know you said it usually take about 30 or 29, but it only took 8. So
That's freaking awesome.
I was so happy.
So what's the next step now? You're going to go look at more properties. Now you got momentum. You feel that you believe that you can do this, right?
Absolutely.
Do you have a license?
No.
No license. You didn't have to cold call the seller.
No.
You didn't have to pull a list.
No.
You didn't have to follow up.
No.
You literally copied and pasted an address, and we added $5,000 on there for you.
Yes.
All right, guys, you can do the same thing. Follow along. We'll do like a little playlist on this house, see where it goes. But what I want to do is I'll follow up, or maybe I'll even add it to this video, Heidi underwriting this house and explaining to you guys what the thought process was on that garage and which way we're going to go. Thank you guys so much for loving and supporting the channel. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, share this with your mom, and make sure you follow Dazhai because we're proud of her. She just got her first deal. We'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, I know you enjoyed this video because you're sitting here going, oh my gosh, I had no idea jumping into real estate is truly that simple. I could bird dog. I could bring a deal to somebody like Pace. I don't have to worry about dealing with the contractors or permits or raising the money or any of that kind of stuff. I don't have any risk. And I also don't have to negotiate and find these sellers and do all the paperwork. Oh my gosh. Well, that's exactly what Dazhai did. More importantly, the training that you're going to watch by clicking the link down below is you're going to see a girl named Kelly Humbarger do it. She made $10,000 by sending me 8 addresses. Okay, this process of bird dogging is so simple that I could literally take a homeless person off the street with a broken phone and have them do it within a week. If they can do it, you can do it too. All you got to do, click the link down below in the description, bird dog training, watch it, start sending deals, start making money. We'll see you guys in the next video.